helping out my in-laws, sailing this beauty right here.
We got in a little bit of weather here.
We are Jeff and Donna. We've always had an interest in sailing and look forward to someday retiring on a sailboat within the Great Lakes. A couple of years ago, we bought a 36-foot 1994 Catalina and have been experiencing what our beautiful Great Lakes has to offer. We invite you to come along with us on our adventures as we continue to learn the ropes while we set sail on summer wind. Be sure to hit like and subscribe and follow us on Instagram. Thanks for watching.
Alright everybody, here I am in Portland, Maine. I'm going to be helping out my in-laws, sailing this beauty right here. 42 foot, you know. I'm going to be taking it to Baltimore, Maryland. So it's going to be about a week trip. And I'm really looking forward to it. Haven't done a lot of ocean sailing, so this is going to be an experience for me. And John and Jerry are the captains. John's the captain of this boat, and we're going to help out. We got a couple more crew members coming, and we're going to introduce you to those guys when they get here. But it's Saturday morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. We're going to be heading out here shortly. We're going to make it to, it's going to take us about a day and a half to get to Cape Cod. We're going to go through the Cape Cod Channel, and then after that we're going to go to Block Island and reset and refuel and all that good stuff. Top off water. But here we are, Portland, Maine. Beautiful port, awesome place. A little chilly. It's end of October and it's gonna be a cold one, but we got our gear to take care of us.
Roughly a 400 nautical mile trip, and we're starting in Portland and finishing in Annapolis. We are going to have our first overnight in Block Island, where we're going to reserve a slip and spend the night. So we have about a 24-hour sail ahead of us, right, sir?
Yeah, a little bit more.
So the captain is John, and I'm first mate, and I'm Jerry. This is Sean, the nephew and the carpenter. Behind you, working the camera, is Uncle Jeff. Really smart engineer guy who fixes things. Sean builds things. And this gentleman up here is Craig. That's our nurse, who is also very handy. And our only Canadian on board.
So you figure we have an engineer.
An engineer.
Who can figure out how to fix stuff.
A carpenter.
We've got a carpenter who can actually do
Make
it.
stuff.
We've got
Jeff?
a nurse who,
Yeah.
if we have
we
any
break
sort
ourselves.
of health issues.
I did cut my finger earlier.
Did he-
And then 2
did he bandage
salespeople to keep up employee morale.
So we have no other special talents.
It's 9:10 Saturday, October 22nd. Here we
My
go.
last transmission.
2 things that are important are we set up 2 jack lines, so 1 on each side. So when we clip in, see the yellow line there, that goes the entire length of the boat, and the individuals that are on night shift are clipped in all the time. If someone has to go up to the bow, they're going to clip onto the jack line. The second thing we're ready for that we don't have to install just yet is a preventer, because we're going to have the wind behind us. So jibing is a possibility. So we're going to have a preventer all ready to go so that if it does happen, it's not going to break the boat. Anything else I forgot, sir?
I think we're ready to go. We've been cooking for a week to create enough food for the whole crew. So I don't
We
think
have
we'll
to
go
toast
hungry.
with our coffees and say here's to, what is it called? Something and following seas.
Oh, fair winds.
Fair winds and following seas, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you guys for coming along.
Yeah, just left 4 Points Marina. We're sailing Portland Harbor and Casco Bay. South Portland, Cape Elizabeth. Up here we got Portland Headlight in Fort Williams, which is the most photographed lighthouse in the U.S.
All right, here we are at Sandwich Marina on Cape Cod. Did an overnight sail from Portland, Maine. It was interesting. Didn't get too rough. I mean, it was probably about 4 or 5 footers. Kind of rolling waves, not too bad. Got calm once we got in Cape Cod. There's a little bay area at the north side of it, and once we got in here, it got pretty calm, and we're in the channel right now. So this is Sandwich Marina on Cape Cod, and we're just waiting for the tide to start rolling in so that we can go through the channel with the tide. So be here for a couple hours. We're gonna top off our fuel and keep on going. Block Island's the next stop.
First night. First night ever, right? so we're prepared. We've got a preventer so that no accidental guidance will happen. And we're gonna see how it all goes.
Make it happen. Got in a little bit of weather here.
Not a boat, it's a submarine.
All right, everybody, here we are, Block Island. It's Monday morning. We sailed from Cape Cod to here yesterday. Got here around 6 o'clock. Got into some weather, as you saw in the footage. Probably about 6-7 foot waves, 30-mile-an-hour winds. Got a little too rough for my comfort level, but you know, the boat handled it just fine. We got in, no problem. We're in the bay here at Block Island, and we're gonna stay here, let the weather pass. There's a storm rolling through, and we probably go get a lunch and then probably head out of here around 5 o'clock. Got a little window to get us down to Maryland. So it's going to be a 2-day sail from here on the water. So we'll stay tuned for that. So we'll take you on a tour. We're going to go into town and see if anything's open. It's right now, it's off season. Looks like a really cool island. It's just everybody's pretty much closed for the season. So stay tuned, see what we're gonna do some exploring till about 5 o'clock. So check it out. Bay. Be out here for 2 days. Got some fog, about a half a mile visibility. But we're moving along, 6 knots. Not sure if this is coming out, but there's dolphins along the side of the boat. We're shining them.
Whoa.
That was cool. Alright everybody, did the night shift, got a good night's sleep, got about 6 hours sleep. John and Jerry manned the helm and tried to get some footage, but in the dark this thing doesn't work very good. So, yeah, we're beautiful morning and we are just chipping away here. So, got the preventer line loosened up. We got a close haul right now, tack going. So it's a beautiful morning. Wind is at 10 knots, moving around at 5 knots right now, and we're on our way. Direct route to the Delaware Canal, I believe, is where we're heading. So.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine 'cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality. 'Cause I can see in your eyes, your head is full of
there. Going through little spurts of fog. Kind of crazy how quickly the weather can change out here. Stay tuned, see what happens. I'm on for another 4 hours.
Proof of failure. You just gotta let them flow without judge. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready.
All right, here we are at the inlet of Cape May after a 2-day sail from Block Island. Made it successfully here. We're waiting for the fog to lift to navigate in there. Stay tuned.
Foggy out there, huh?
Yeah.
What was the visibility? In front of the boat?
We had about, I don't know, 100 yards. So, something like that. Take two. Here we are at Cape May. We docked successfully, got a pump out, fueled up, and we're gonna stick around here for the night, let this fog get out of here, and we are gonna take a shower, recharge our batteries, literally, and be on our way to Maine. Gonna be coming into Essex, I think. We're gonna go up the Delaware Canal, I think it is, or river, whatever you want to call it, right around the corner here. So stay tuned. Check out Cape May.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within.
He can help us.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live.
Yep.
This morning has a clearer light as any to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel
under that bridge. So we are headed into the mouth of Delaware Bay, and then all the way up to the Chesapeake and Delaware Canal. We have the wind to our face the whole way, and we'll be riding some 25, 30 mile an hour, so probably not much sailing going on. But once we get through the canal, it's fine. We should get some nice sailing.
Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow. There's no time to borrow. Today, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today is a good day. Today is a good day to live.
All right, so here we are at Cutter Marina, our final destination. Got here around 4 o'clock last night, or this morning, I should say, and we left Cape May at 10 o'clock in the morning and navigated to here through the Delaware River, up through the Delaware to Chesapeake Canal, and then down through the Chesapeake to here. And pretty good trip. Got a little windy coming around Cape May, but we were able to put the sails out a little bit. But then we had to motor the rest of the way pretty much. We're pretty much the wind was at our bow, so kind of hard to sail in that. So we motored through. The rivers and the channels were well marked. The channel was incredibly marked. It was like it had street lights on both sides of it. Like it was almost like a runway. Couldn't really go wrong there. And it was nighttime when we got through there, so it was nice to see that. Had a couple bridges we had to go under. The only bridge that you'd have to call to is a railroad bridge, but that was up. It was an elevator bridge, which was up. Got into the Chesapeake, and that was very well marked as well. With the chart plotter and stuff, we didn't really have any issues with it. You know, all that stuff is pretty hairy when it's dark out, but navigating through it was no issues. It was very well marked. There are some shallow spots that you got to be careful with and try to stay in the channels, but for the most part, it went very, very well. Again, we had good visibility, so it really wasn't that big of an issue. So our journey is over here. Splash and Balance is now in its new home, new slip here, and it's a beautiful place. I'd like to thank John and Jerry for allowing me to come along and enjoy this adventure. Cheers.